Hell yeah. It is horrible. Today was a great day to have your child going through something like that. Finished product. OOTD. Good morning, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today is Saturday. I work today and tomorrow, so I figured I would take you guys along for a little work weekend in my life. My schedule's like super weird this week. I worked Wednesday, Thursday, had Friday off, work Saturday, Sunday, have Monday off, and then I work Tuesday, Wednesday, and then I have 4 days off. So needless to say, we're looking forward to those 4 days off. But yesterday was a good day to like recharge, reset. I did a lot of errands and stuff. Went grocery shopping, went to Costco, did some meal prepping, lots of editing, the whole 9 yards. I did a workout, which made me extremely sore. I recently started reading The Assassin's Blade, and I'm actually loving it so far. I was a little bit nervous because I'm definitely not a fantasy girl. Like, I've read a couple fantasy books, Fourth Wing and Powerless. I loved Fourth Wing. Powerless was okay to me. Like, it wasn't like my favorite thing, but I'm more of like a romance thriller type of person. But I've heard so many good things about the Throne of Glass series, so I decided maybe it's time, because I feel like I'm kind of like caught up on my TBR, which is like a weird thing because I never thought that would happen. But I don't have like that many books on hold right now. I do have a couple, but I feel like I actually have some like time on my hands to dedicate to reading the Throne of Glass series. So we're doing that. I started reading it with my fiance, like we were listening to the audiobook together, but then I kind of got ahead of him, so we'll see if he catches up. But I'm like 100 pages in now. The first like story in the Assassin, because there's like 5 different stories in the Assassin's Blade. The first story I did not really care for that much, like it was a little bit boring to me, but the second one was so freaking good. And then now I'm reading the third. I think there's, did I say 5? There are 5 or 6. Okay, time to pack my lunch. I have a turkey chickpea salad situation with a yogurt dressing, my overnight oats for breakfast, protein bar as a snack, some chips, and my Zoa. OOTD. Scrubs are Figs, jacket is Fabletics, shoes are Hoka's, bag smart bag, Calpac lunch pail. Let's go. I am running a little bit later this morning because not only did I wake up a couple minutes late, but I decided to re-blow out my hair basically. I did it yesterday, but I did not stay at all, so redid this morning. But that's okay because it's a weekend, so it's usually a little bit easier to get to work, there's no traffic, and then also getting through the parking lot line, because on a weekday, it literally takes at least 15 minutes to get through that parking lot line. It is horrible. It's freaking horrible, and since it's the weekend, hopefully there should be like literally no line. Let's head to work.
Of those traits.
Okay.
And puts them in a
Overnight oats.
You were born, there's nothing you can. Objective is volunteer.
just got off of work, and you guys, today was a great day. It was definitely a very unique day for me. So my first like my first 4 hours, I did have a typical like assignment. I had 4 patients. It was a little chaotic, not gonna lie. There was just a lot going on. One of my patients got hit by a car and had like a bunch of different fractures and just lacerations to the face and just a lot. And the family was very distraught, as they would be. I mean, it's a very traumatic experience for the patient and the family. And then I can't even remember what my other patients were there for. I saw so many patients today. So after the first 4 hours, I ended up giving up my assignment to one of our like mid shifters who works 11 to 11. And then after that, I did breaks. So I went around to 3 different nurses. I broke them for their lunch, which is an hour and 15 minutes for us. So I took on their assignment for an hour and 15 minutes. Did whatever tasks they needed to be done, basically. Took vitals, did labs, meds, whatever. And then I went on my break, and then I came back, did one more break, and then after that, I talked to the charge nurse. I was like, hey, like, what else can I help out with? And she was like, oh, can you just do some transports? And I was like, hell yeah. I used to be a transporter, so, you know, I was reverting back to my transporter days, and I was just basically an inexpensive transporter. So I transported like probably 5 patients to their new rooms, and then after that I was basically just resourcing for the last like hour of the shift and just helping people out, and it was great. It was freaking amazing to not have to do the same thing like all day. Like first 4 hours I had an assignment, but then after that I was just freaking bouncing around and helping people, and it was just really fun, honestly. So had a good day and no complaints here. Met some good patients and worked with some cool nurses, and it's really fun just being able to help other people out because you just feel good. Like sometimes nurses are drowning, which I experience this all the freaking time, and when people ask me for help, I'm like, thank you so much, you're an angel. So it was nice being able to like do that for other people. Yeah, I'm really hungry. Let's go inside and eat dinner, and we're back at it again tomorrow for a Sunday shift. There's also like kind of a lot of movement today, more towards the end of the shift, but like lots of patients got bed upstairs, got discharged, so it was good. It's good. Let's go inside. Hi, crazies. Hi, crazy girls. Andy. And he's so jealous all the time. All the time, you're so jealous. It's always a sad time when my fiance is not here. After my shift, he's at a River Cats game right now, which go off king. I hope he's having the best time. I don't know, it's just fun to see him when I get home from work, and also he usually makes dinner, which is nice. I'm making my nightly magnesium right now. Moon Juice is the brand that I use. I've been using this for like probably over a year now. I love it. I feel like it definitely winds me down at night, helps me fall asleep. You know the vibes. Also heated up some dinner. I made sure that I had dinner prepped already so I wouldn't have to do anything when I got home. Literally just white rice, broccoli, and some like, oh fuck, that's hot. See, the bad thing about me putting it in this Tupperware is I'm gonna forget that it's hot and grab it, guarantee it. But hopefully I don't do that and burn myself, because that would be really bad. Maybe I should put it in a different container. I'd rather not end up in the hospital for burns after my shift. You know what I'm saying? Just gonna drizzle a little sriracha. Very easy peasy leftover dinner.
It wasn't one moment, there's one moment that I just are.
You know what's really a scam is going to bed when it is this light out on a Saturday night. Who have I become? I'm just a working woman. My face feels so dry. Ew, I need to moisturize. Little evening routine vibes. Toothpaste check. I actually do really like this toothpaste, and it has an ingredient that's supposed to be similar to fluoride, but like, I don't know. It's better, but it's like prevents cavities. I tried a fluoride toothpaste and my mouth literally dried up and freaked out, and my tongue swelled, and never again. It was Sensodyne, and this happened like 2 weeks ago. So I donated the Sensodyne to my friend, and we bought this one, and it's been really great. I've also been flossing with actual floss recommended by my dentist. I used to use these floss sticks, which, you know, I knew these weren't as good as like actual floss, but they're just way more convenient. But I really don't want to have any more cavities because I've had 2 in my adult life, 2 or 3, I think 2, and they're horrible to get filled. So, and my favorite chapstick, Aquaphor, my nighttime moisturizer. Don't ask me what makes this nighttime because I literally have no idea. Is it the same as the morning one? Probably. I'm also gonna give the heatless curls a run for their money because I haven't done these in so long. But my hair just did not stay curled today for whatever reason. It has a mind of its own, apparently. I mean, like, I'm not mad about it. It's pretty straight, but I did spend time curling it, so we want it to be curled. Well, let's see if I can do this pretty quick, because your girl needs to hit the hay. Oh, no. Oh my god, are you kidding me? It all just fell out. Bruh. We'll see if this even stays the whole night. Probably not. Morning, you guys. My heatless curls turned out actually really good. I'm shocked, genuinely. I'm really surprised that they actually stayed in my hair all night. So, success. We'll see if they stay today. I actually feel like I slept pretty good. Like, I actually kind of woke up right before my alarm and I was like, I feel like it's time to get up. And then my alarm went off shortly after that. My sleep score was 89 last night. Not too bad. My heart rate dropped really late though. 4:40 a.m. But that usually happens because I eat so close to bed and I can't really control that when I'm working because I can only really eat dinner after my shift, so it is what it is. We can't be perfect. I will say that I will be catching up on sleep tonight though, because I don't think I've gotten 8 hours of sleep in the past like week. Okay, I really need to get back on doing heatless curls because I feel like they turned out so good. I'm just gonna do a little half of job. Let's go back around lunch. Packing my same salad as yesterday. Impeccable, by the way. My Zoa, chips, and my chopstick. Doing half oat milk and half whole milk in my latte. OOTD. Same as yesterday. Fake scrubs, Fabletics jacket, Calpac lunch pail, Bag Smart bag. I will say the one good thing about working weekends is I can leave like 10 minutes later, which means I don't have to like rush in the morning, which is great. You know what I mean? Is it already 6? Fuck, I need to go. Very exciting.
Maybe we'll go on 15 tangents. Like the more control in. Hello, people of the world. Hi guys. Hello. How are we doing? How are you guys doing over there? Today was actually not bad. I will say that I had some very sad moments, but I don't know. Overall, I feel like I feel good about my day and how I went about it. I don't know how to explain this, but sometimes I just go home and I feel so overwhelmed and feel like I didn't do enough, but like I did as much as I possibly could. But then other days I come home and I'm like, girl, you're out here helping people and honestly just like making a difference, even if it's just like in a little way. I don't know why some days I feel like that and then other days I feel like I'm literally doing nothing. Like, what am I doing? I don't know. know. My brain is just mush right now. I'm tired. I had one patient in a biking accident. Luckily, no like broken bones or anything. Just had some like lacerations to the face. It's kind of cool like being able to receive the patient, start an IV, draw their labs, do their vitals, take them to get their scans and everything. And then they end up discharging like on your shift. I don't know. It's kind of cool to like admit someone, not admit, but like receive someone in the ER and then discharge them later on. But I also had this other patient that was there for a suicide attempt, like took some pills. The patient was very young and it was honestly so sad to me because they're like a teenager and going through a lot like with school and stuff. Like I don't want to give obviously too many details, but I was just talking with one of the family members who was like very distraught about the whole situation, as one would be, because they were literally raising this person. And I just cannot imagine like how it would feel as a parent to have your child going through something like that. I was just talking to the parent and listening for a little while, and it honestly just felt good to be able to do that. And anyways, I also had another patient at the end of the shift that was also pretty young and had gotten shot last year and is now paralyzed, but came in for a fall. Very freaking sad situation. This person was so freaking young. I can't even imagine. The things we see in the ER, I try to have empathy for patients, but at the same time not like take that on. Like it's like I can't carry around all of these scenarios, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, some of them are just really freaking sad and it makes me emotional. But I'm sorry, why am I getting so deep right now? It was a pretty good day though. Definitely got busy at times and I was literally starving before my lunch break because I was supposed to go to my break at 1:30, and then there was like a mix up and so I ended up going at 3 and I felt like I was gonna faint. And I was honestly hangry, so. But after my break, I felt rejuvenated. Got to read some of my book, and it was lovely. Honestly though, when I'm reading my book on my lunch break, I will honestly fall asleep. Especially if I'm sitting outside and it's like warm, and I just feel so relaxed. Like I will just doze off for like a second. Even after I drink an energy drink, because I typically drink an energy drink on my lunch break, just one of the Zoas, and I will still fall asleep. I like don't understand. Like caffeine just doesn't affect me. I don't know. I honestly feel like caffeine affects me if I drink something and then I go and like burn off the energy, if that makes sense. Like if I drink caffeine and then I go straight back to my nursing shift and like I'm running around doing things, like I feel like I have energy. But then if I drink caffeine and I'm just sitting down, I will just fall asleep. Is that normal? I also feel like I'm kind of caffeinated right now, but at the same time I'm tired. I don't know. Let's go inside and eat dinner. I think I'm gonna read it kind of slow, just read like 5 or 10 pages a day and kind of alternate with the other books that I'm reading. So excited. Good morning, you guys. Happy Monday, but happy day off for me. I have today off and then I work Tuesday, Wednesday, so we shall enjoy our one day off. But I'm going to start the morning with a workout. I think I'm gonna do like 20 minutes or so of like an incline walk on the treadmill, and then I'll probably do some arms. My legs are pretty freaking sore because I did like a deadlift workout the other day and my legs are shot. But I just made a matcha with collagen and a little bit of oat milk, and then I'm gonna have one of these That's 8 bars as a snack before my workout. I bought these at Costco the other day. First time having one. I actually tried a Costco sample of them and they're really good. So I thought they'd be perfect for a pre-workout snack.
Ensure that your knees are nice and soft and your core is...
They say the holy water's watered down, and this town's not of the ordinary.
You wanna go for a walk? You wanna go for a walk? You wanna go for a walk? Walk?
Okay, for breakfast, I'm gonna do some of these Kodiak cakes and also a couple Amy Lou chicken sausages. Nice little high protein breakfast post workout. You know the vibes. Finished product. Best part of the day, my coffee. I've been loving this groundwork coffee that I got at Sprouts. Anything light roast, honestly, is like my favorite. I just love the flavor. It also has more caffeine, I believe. I'm going to do a splash of oat milk, my espresso, and then my fiance made froth milk this morning and saved me some, so we're gonna add that on top. All right, we've got approximately 10 minutes until I need to be ready and leave the house. I'm going to meet my friend at Goodwill. We're gonna go thrift shopping, and then we're also gonna go to Aritzia and get some workout sets. I am so freaking excited. Nurse's day off things. Also, you guys, I am obsessed with this bodysuit. Like, I don't know if I should wear a bra with it though. I feel like it's fun though. Also, my camera is literally about to die. Why? Why is it about to die? Okay, I will come back to you with my makeup done in like 5 minutes. Literally have to leave the house like right now. But makeup is done. Didn't really do much to my hair. I just kind of straightened the parts that were like super wavy. OOTD. Pants are quince. Bodysuit is also quince. And let's head out. Okay, this is so comfy.
Exactly. So something like that on the back.
Shopping haul! I literally just got 3 things. Workout set from Aritzia and a pair of socks from Aloe, because that's the only thing I can afford at Aloe. If you guys have been to that store, oh my gosh, it's so freaking expensive. Their stuff is so cute though. I really want an Aloe sweat set, but not willing to spend that money. This is my little set. So I got this top, like a tank top. Let's see what the tag says. Crew muscle tank top. It was 40% off, so it was only like $20. And then these leggings. These are the TNA butter leggings. You guys, these are so freaking soft. I don't know why I don't have a pair of these already. Like, they feel like the Lululemon Alliance, but like better. I don't even know. They're so freaking soft. I love this color though. These are like $78. So the workout set total was $100, which I feel like, I don't know, it's not like that bad. Like cheaper than Lululemon, definitely cheaper than Aloe. And then from Aloe, I just got a pair of socks. I have always wanted these. I've had these on my like Christmas wish list for forever, and I finally pulled the trigger because they are not cheap either, but I don't know. I've always wanted something from Aloe, and I really like these socks, so I'm excited about those purchases. Okay, now I need to get some meal prepping done because I work the next 2 days. We also got a coffee hutch, and I'm gonna show you guys that as well because it was honestly a steal. I found it at Goodwill. So me and my friend Rachel, we went to Goodwill to go thrift shopping, and I was not looking for this. And I feel like that's when you actually find furniture and stuff, is when you're not looking. And I just saw it and I was like, I need this. How am I gonna get this to my house? Because I didn't have a car. Right? I had a car, but it was not gonna fit in my car. We needed a truck. So I called my fiance and I was like, hey, do you have any room in your work van if you could take this home? And he was like, yeah, actually I do, because I just cleaned it yesterday. So he picked up the hutch from Goodwill. Literally $30 for this coffee hutch. And let me show you guys because I am just so flippin' excited. We're also gonna like decorate and stock it today, and I'm gonna make a little TikTok video doing it, of course. Good morning, you guys. I feel like I got hit by a truck this morning. I'm so freaking tired. Let's see what my sleep score was. 89. I feel like it's always 89. Is it lying to me? Slept for 7 hours and 45 minutes. Not too shabby. I'm definitely already excited for my 4 days off after this stretch of 2 shifts. And I'm going wedding dress shopping. So I'm super excited for that. Sometimes I legit just get ready in silence because I'm so tired. Like I was gonna throw on my audiobook and then I completely just spaced out for the entire 10 minutes that it took to do my makeup. I'm just gonna put my hair out today. I might curl like the front pieces with my Dyson. Good enough. Packing the turkey salad I made yesterday. Also made a little yogurt dressing on the side. Overnight oats. Zoa. Running a little bit later this morning. Well, not like late, but later than I would like to personally leave because it takes me like 30 minutes to drive to my hospital and park. And it is currently 5:55, which I have to be there at 6:45, but then I have to walk from the parking garage. It's just a whole thing. So I try to leave by 5:45, but we're 10 minutes behind schedule, so let's go to work.
Ample, peaceful protests. And for a second I was like, should you beach? Under that type of duress. Like I'm really good at being like fun and cutesy and creative. So I started a blog as like kind of a running resume.
Post-shift car report. I'm exhausted. Started my day with a 3-patient assignment and they were all honestly pretty chill. One patient was like going for surgery. Another girly came in for like hypoxia, but she was doing all right. She was on high flow. I don't remember what the other patient was here for. Oh yeah, came in for diarrhea. They were trying to figure out what the source was or like why he was having diarrhea. And then I ended up getting an ICU assignment because one of my patients became ICU, and so they're like, do you want the ICU or do you want the med surg assignment? And I was like, you know what, let me take the ICU because I had already like done everything for this one patient. She was all tucked and ready to go. So like, I don't know, I feel like I put in all this work, so I had to keep the patient. So then I ended up getting another patient that was a subdural bleed. Also like really like relatively simple, kind of like a soft ICU. So I had 2 like relatively soft ICUs. I'm surprised they did not get beds right away because usually like ICU patients get beds upstairs pretty fast, but they both stayed in the ER pretty much my whole shift. I ended up giving up one of them, got a different patient that was there for new onset AFib, was also ICU, I think because they were gonna cardiovert him tomorrow. So, but softest ICU ever. So like, I don't know. Sometimes I love having ICU assignments if they're like not bad, because when I have like super sick ICU, I get scared. Because it's like, oh god, this is a lot. There's a lot of orders, there's a lot of things going on, there's lines and drips and I don't know, just a lot to manage and like reassess and do all that, you know. So that's the tea with that. But luckily it was a pretty good shift and I'm back on for one more tomorrow. I know I haven't worked 6 in a row, but it almost feels like that because I did 2 on, 1 off, 2 on, 1 off, 2 on, and tomorrow's my final day of that 6 days of working, if that makes any sense at all. That's just how my brain works. And then I have 4 days off and I'm so looking forward to it. I wish I could be someone that like picks up hella shifts, but unfortunately I love my days off. I cherish them and I think they're worth all the money in the world. So I don't like want to pick up a bunch of shifts, even though I would make plenty of good overtime money. I do feel like when my friend starts working with me in the ER, we're gonna probably pick up shifts together, because like how fun would it be to work a little princess 8-hour shift, get off at 3 p.m. and then go get like drinks after, or go like do a workout class after together? Like that'd be so fun. So we'll probably do that. But as of now, I think I've picked up like probably 3 or 4 shifts since I've been off orientation, which is like, I've been off orientation for like a little over 3 months. Anywho, I think I'm gonna end the video off here, because if I'm being quite honest, I don't really want to film the rest of my night. I'm so tired. I want to just read my book and just have a chill night. So hopefully that's fine with you guys, that you don't see the rest of my night. My next vlog, I think, is gonna be like days of my life off work, just because I feel like I've been doing a lot of work days of my life. So look forward to that. Definitely need to do some more like wedding stuff. Oh yeah, I'm going dress shopping on Saturday with my mother, so I'm very excited for that. Maybe I'll get like little clips of that and include it in my next vlog. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, it's actually a few days later. I wanted to show you guys the decorated coffee hutch. I'm so excited. So there was doors on this before, but I took them off yesterday just because I felt like it didn't have any room for like decor stuff. So my fiance actually suggested that we take off the doors, and I was like, no, because then it'll look all cluttered. But after some thought, I was like, you know what? You're right. You're right. Let's take the doors off. So I impulsively took them off yesterday. And then I decorated the shelves, and I think it looks so freaking cute. I just used things that I already had around my house. This picture, I found this Picasso book in one of our closets, and I literally just cut out a picture and put it in that picture frame because I had no like picture for it. So I was like, what can I use? So that's what I did for that. But and then we have our coffee down here, of course. I wanted to sell my Nespresso. I put it on Facebook Marketplace, but I haven't gotten any offers on it yet. People sell it for like literally freaking $50, and I'm not willing to do that. Like, I want at least $100 for it, because I don't know, I feel like she's worth it. If not, maybe we'll just keep it, because I do still love it. But I use my Breville like literally every day, which is amazing. And then I loved how there was more storage down here. That's kind of why I wanted to take the doors off, because I was like, you know what, I can just fit not cute stuff down here. And so I put like all of our teas, our extra coffee beans, some coffee cups, our supplements, and then I have our Nespresso pods in here. And then if we need additional storage, we also have this drawer that is basically empty. So yeah, I'm so excited. This was literally $30, and I'm so happy that I found it at Goodwill.